Hey, how are you? Well, today, I'm happy to say that I'm finally jumping on to the 3DS hype train. Oh yeah, it's a long story. Story's over. The 3DS, back when Nintendo needed to make everything a gimmick. For me, I never cared about this thing. For one, I didn't care about the 3D. It's cool in theory, but in practice, it's like a swimming pool. It's only really cool to show your friends, otherwise you don't really use it that much. Besides that, the series I liked on here, when I did play them, all of them were not what I was expecting, and I was sort of let down. Is there a way to be let up? Fuck you, okay? Fuck you. For me, something about playing 3D games on my portable console, well, it just couldn't get me immersed. Controlling just felt like a bear trying to open a tin can.
This is unbearable.
I concluded it was either this thing or me. Take a guess which. But I wanted to give this little console another chance. Because even though I say all this, there's actually a treasure trove of games on here that I really never considered because of all these reasons. Including... What? I thought we were doing Tamagotchi Life! Oh, great. How am I gonna marry Luigi now? Oh my god. Super Smash Bros. For 3DS, and how dare you! I have it on good authority that most people bought this to wait all the time between versions. And it was only a month and a half. That is like the most expensive way to fill up on bread. So now that I'm revisiting the 3DS and revisiting this game, and judging it in a vacuum, on a screen that's actually visible, it may just be better than the Wii U version. This just in. What the fuck is wrong with you? So what's my reasoning? Okay, let's say these two games were swapped. Modes, stages, content completely flipped. If the 3DS one was the one on console, I think it would have been a better overall game. The only reason many more people played this Wii U version simply was because you could play it on console. People just liked it because it was in HD. It's like Wii Fit U all over again. Little did I know, a fun single-player experience and an overall better experience was waiting for me on a game that I could fit within the palm of my hand. It can actually fit in my ear. All right, fine? You want to go in? You want to play? Let's go. Let's dive in. All right, Alax, you stinker. What can you get here that you can't get on the Wii U? So, what are you into? Street Smash! Okay, but for real, here we are. The menu. Let's get it out of the way. Yes, the menu is weird looking. Why does nothing fit together? Like, why didn't you put a rhombus there? Like, it clearly looks like... Whatever, it's not worth it! But it has all your staples of the Wii U game with a different coat of paint. You got Smash with the unique screen differences where you have all the UI placed on the bottom, so the top screen is completely clear, which relegates all of the characters to the bottom screen staring at you wondering why they are in this hell. But it has everything that was in the Wii U game. The trophy sub-games, stadium, target blast, challenges, amiibo. Oh.
Hey, look at me! I'm 3D!
You already were 3D.
Hey, what are you doing?
How are you gonna be strong without eating a few shoes?
So, what are the biggest differences between this version and the Wii U one, the stock icons?
A little bigger?
I think you made it worse. Some of these actually kind of look good. And then there's Charizard with a deal you can't refuse.
I mean, Yoshi's eyes look like one, and Ganondorf, I can't even make out what that is.
Okay, how about I de-blur them and fix the colors?
What is this supposed to be?
Well, at least it doesn't look into your soul.
But beyond these modes, Smash for 3DS was touted as the single-player Smash experience. And you may not know this about me. I was premature by like a month. But I don't like Smash Wii U single player. But in the Wii U version, all of the modes felt like carbon copies of one another. And I'm not even trying to exaggerate. I could show you footage from all of the different modes, and you wouldn't know if it's an 8-player Smash, something in Classic, or a Master Crazy. It's just not distinct. And that was mostly my problem. When you don't have people to play with, you have nothing to do. Well, besides me being hurt that a multiplayer game surprisingly doesn't have great single player, let's play a portable multiplayer game and talk about the single player. First, let's start with Classic mode. It's basically where all of the unlockable characters are, which exist in this game, believe it or not. But I got news for you. News? This plays like classic mode. It plays like this one and this one. I don't know what they were smoking to get this one, but this one, I like it. It's laid out in the same order as the older games, where you have to fight enemies in single, giant, metal, group, or team battles.
And so what if it's my icebreaker?
It varies between some that are easier with less rewards or some that are more difficult with more rewards. It's like, makes a lot of sense. I don't know why it wasn't on the Wii U. So it has characters fight on their particular stages, and it slowly progresses in difficulty, has a multi-man fight, and then a final boss with the hands. And then some other stuff too.
And yeah, they're not horrible, they're weird, but they're not horrible, just after Master Hand, I thought we were gonna get Master Foot.
I'm not over this.
Okay, maybe they expected people to slowly ease themselves in, not jumping into the hardest difficulty as soon as they got the game.
I'm gonna play the hardest mode, then complain it's too hard.
This is way too hard. Master Hand alone pulls out some shit you've never seen him do before. Alone, that would have been enough. But then you throw in Crazy Hand, you throw in their tag team moves, and then it's just a mess of things you don't even recognize. Hey, whoa, whoa! When'd you learn that one? Then you have to face the 3 different sub-bosses, each with their own pattern, and I mean, you've seen this in the Wii U version. I've done this enough times, so I know how to handle it, but damn. Those sword attacks all look the same. And then you face a clone of yourself and let down. I never understood breaking to the center of this Tootsie Pop. Anyways, I really have to find things to complain about. This mode doesn't last too long, so even if you fail, it's not hard to retry. And of course I did it with Wario, I'm not a loser.
He said, playing the 3DS in 2021.
So, is that it?
No.
So wait, what is next?
Smash Run.
Why didn't anyone tell me Smash Run was amazing? I'm so mixed. Such a great mode with so much potential relegated to a portable Smash Bros. And then never seen again. I think the bigger modes like Spirits or Subspace, obviously those have a place.
But no.
Activate Jet Propulsion System. Oh, I found a new area. Oh my god! Oh my, okay, alright, that was weird. That. This should be in every Smash game as a mode. So basically, you choose your characters. You can add a bunch of custom moves, a bunch of alterations to change your stats, and head on in. It's like Melee's adventure mode stages, mixed with Kirby Air Ride's City Trial. The goal is to build up your character with a bunch of stats littered across this world. You have to damage enemies, win minigames, and it's a lot of goddamn fun. You do a challenge at the end, you win, and that's it. You can't unlock characters through this mode. Yeah, it's sort of lame, but whatever. I enjoy the experience, okay? I enjoy playing the thing that's in the game, and I don't need a reason to play it. It's just fun. This is exactly what people like me wanted from a single-player experience. Spirits is good and everything, yeah, but the overworld, I wouldn't call it an overworld. I'd call it a painting, a nice painting, but not a world. Here, it's fun to find all the hidden nooks and crannies of this overworld and go in with different characters who can use their abilities to get to other places some other characters may not. This is a very run-on sentence. Basically, different characters have different strengths, but also weaknesses. So, let's say you go in with Garbage McGee, and you want to fix his jumping. Look at that! You're moving! Whoa, look at him go! Get out of here! Oh yes, customization. Customization is the flavor of the week with this Smash game. Remember that was Palutena's thing? The ancient manuscripts foretold that custom moves suck if you use them against real people. You just feel like a dick. When you use them, you just feel like the only person that dressed up for Halloween, and not even just like a sloppy one-off costume. Sir, this is a university lecture, and you could definitely use Psych 101. But here, it's actually fun to mess around with which ones you have and basically create your own versions of these characters. Come on, Mega Man, time to put on your brawn boots. No. Come on. Nope. We can go to the drive-thru. Get an ice cream.
I want a McFlurry.
A McFlurry. No. Like, you can decide each time you play a different strategy, what you want to do.
Like with Ice, sometimes you just want to crunch something. Finally, Kirby like you always wanted him.
Or you may want to live out your supersonic fantasies and go all speed. It's... And I mean, everything is different every time. The bonus rooms where these power-ups appear, there's different events that happen. It's all just super refreshing. And when you're going through a game trying to collect everything, I think this is like a really good way to do it. And finally, the thing you're doing all of this for, the events. I love bonus games. Call anything a bonus game, I'll be there, I'll say, oh yeah, that's a good bonus game. My favorites have to be the race to the finish, the climb to the top. It feels like stuff that could have been in Smash Ultimate because Spirits essentially is all of these modifications just in another coat of paint. Finally, the thing that makes Smash Run has to be the enemies. They have a ranging mix of all of these sorts of enemies from Mario
To Kid Icarus. I wish my dad liked me this much.
Like, Nintendo has all of these series and characters in it, and they don't use them as non-playable enemies. They make Multi-Man Smash and then these fake-ass characters when they have so much to work with already. Here's one of my favorites. You're in the Super Mario world destroying Mario enemies. It's just, it works so well. And all of these enemies, you wouldn't think, but they are so faithful to their in-game appearances. Mets. They wear hard hats, which is not their name. And come on, that's a hat. No attack you could do could break that hat.
Stop making me look bad.
Ghastly, being a ghost Pokemon, can't be hit by regular fighting type moves. I had to look that up. That's how you know I care. Need ideas for a first date? May I recommend a Puka Fest?
Yeah, that's the motherfucking Puka Fest, baby. Did you see the Puka Fest? Yeah, I've said it once, I say it again. Motherfucking Puka Fest. Puka Fest is an event that looks into your soul, and you may not want to see what looks back.
And just seeing so many of these characters function in a world that benefits for them. It's just really cool. Seeing Earthbound enemies in years. Sonic enemies mixed with Mega Man enemies with, This is essentially what makes Smash so good. So I'm not saying that this is the best Smash game ever created. It has its weaknesses for sure. I went this whole time and didn't even... You know what? Forget it. But it definitely is extremely underrated. And I don't think enough people, including myself, gave it the attention it needed.
I mean, I don't want to get started on Puka Fests again, but Smash Run made the 3DS version. If it never appears in a Smash Bros. Again, I'll eat my 3DS. But before we go, we need to see the limits of what can be done.
Nothing can stop you now. No ghost to bring you down. There's nothing left to lose. You win.
Well, that was fun.
I miss Smash Tour.
Thanks for watching. I haven't talked on the end of the video in a while, but I'm, trying new things. Last month it was avocados. This month, grinding my own coffee. It makes a world of a difference. I'm no beanhead, but I do have a bean of a head. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you want to support me in anything I do, just fucking, literally, the easy things are the obvious ones, but they go a long goddamn way. You'd be surprised if you could look at analytics, but honestly, you like it, you watched it all the way to the end, you're listening to me talk, you're a trooper, you're amazing. Thank you for helping me out, and it means the world to me that you watch, so thank you everybody for watching, and this has been Alax, and I've also gonna see you on the... I f***ed it up. Bye.